It's been 30 days since the Israel-Hamas war began. Israeli authorities say more than 1,400 people died in Israel, most of them in the October 7th Hamas attack. Israel retaliating with airstrikes and a ground invasion into Gaza. According to Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza, the Palestinian death toll has surpassed 9,400. Here's ABC's Mark Rimmelod with the latest.
Leaders from the U.S. reaffirming support for temporary pauses in the Israel-Hamas war this weekend. While in Delaware, President Biden expressed optimism about a pause in fighting to get hostages out and aid into Gaza.
Mr. President, any progress on a humanitarian pause? Yes.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Jordan meeting with 6 regional Arab leaders, saying the U.S. supports a humanitarian pause in fighting as opposed to a ceasefire.
It's our view that a ceasefire now would simply leave Hamas in place, able to regroup and repeat what it did on October 7th.
Doctors Without Borders saying the conflict has reached a new low in an endless stream of unconscionable violence, saying that in a statement condemning world leaders for not calling for a ceasefire. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying Friday there will be no ceasefire, that Israel is, quote, going full steam ahead unless the estimated 240 hostages believed to be held by Hamas are released. Hamas's military arm, Al-Qassam Brigades, claims Saturday that 60 Israeli hostages have been killed in the Israeli Defense Forces bombings of Gaza since October 7th. Meanwhile, the fighting continues, Hamas launching rockets into Ashkelon in southern Israel Saturday night, and Israel's military striking targets in Gaza. ABC's Ian Pannell embedded with Israeli troops at an undisclosed location inside the Gaza Strip.
You can hear the sound of gunfire, of tank fire. You can see the Israeli troops here. You can hear the sound of explosions and thick black smoke rising in the distance.
IDF spokesperson Daniel Hagari says Israel's ground forces reported that they are in control of every battle and have the upper hand. Mark Remillard, ABC News, New York.